Hello everybody, it's me, Sproutout here with another tank review video. Today we're doing Hobby Boss's US T29E1 heavy tank. Yep, this kit is in 1/35 scale and this ages 14 and up. Yeah, it's a model kit, as we know. Cool image of the box. This one does not have the little range finders you can see, but it's kind of like the T30 or the T34. The American T34, not the Russian one, but yeah. Here's the side of the box. The side profile, it is also the side of the box, but yeah, here's some information on the stuff. Here's that in Japanese, I think. It might be Chinese because it's a lot of kanji there. Yeah, it's Chinese, never mind. Okay. Here's the website. Alrighty, so yep, here's the little item number there. No, that is Japanese right there. I don't know. Unless it's made in China. Okay, so here is another side profile. Here is the front. Here's what the decals look like. Here's some like warnings. The barcode. Alright, the back does not have anything. Okay, let's see. Let's cut and open this top thing. Okay, the top of the box is open. So as you can see, it's kind of like a trumpeter style of tree arrangement. So you have the lower hull and turret down here, and the main body stuff here. So looking at this here, let me see if I can zoom in so you can see the armor texture better. Yeah, so it's very nice. It's got some pretty cool molds. You can see the welds, the nice cast turret, and all that texture that it goes to. It's nice. Here's the back. Here's this side. Very nice, very nice. Here is the underside. Pretty cool. Now, let me put that over there. Now here we have the lower hull. So no rolled steel texture on that, I don't think. Let me zoom in more. I mean, there's a little bit of texture, but like not enough that you would see when you paint it up. So oh gosh, sorry for the bad camera work, but there we go. So you see there's all the suspension little stuff. Here's back for the drive, whatever it's called, the transmission cover. You can see there's some cast texture on the front. See if we can get a better look at it. That's probably the best you're gonna get. Here's the bottom, what that looks like. It's kind of like a Pershing, what that looks like. Yeah, it's the same on the other side. So pretty cool. Now we're going on to the barrel. It is a two-piece barrel, not slide molded or anything. It's pretty neat. I wish you could probably replace it with aluminum. It's probably aftermarket stuff for this. Maybe a 3D printed muzzle brake. Alright, cool barrel. Now on to, what tree was this? This is tree, ooh, I forgot. Tree E. Okay, let me move the box more over this so I can get more of a solid background for me to look at the tree. So, this is the tree numbers down there. This is tree C. It contains the final drives, the lower turret section with all that nice cast texture. We got the mantlet, the crew stowage boxes with all their stuff. Got some suspension bars. We got the Commander's cupola. That's probably a driver's hatch or something. Some sort of hatch. We got, I think that is going to be the transmission cover. Okay, that's the driver's and the radio operator's hatch. I don't. Oh, what is that for? It's not for the turret because those have the like oval, the pill looking hatches. More crew stowage. We got some parts for the 50 cal. Yeah, there's the gun box. I think that might be a tripod, like a molded tripod. Here is the 50 cal. Got a shovel. Ball machine gun for 30 cal. Headlights. Another bit for the machine gun. I think that might be some flash right there. No good. We don't like flash. So now going to the other side. Here, you can see more of that stuff. I don't think there's texture on the inside of the hatches there. Got some weird like applique armor maybe. That looks like one of the things snapped off. That's no good. But there's also some filling you're gonna have to do for that. Underside of the turret. Backside of the thing. You already saw most of this. There's the axes. I didn't know they had two. Why did they have two axes? Huh. Okay. That's a big tank. Need some tools. There's the pickaxe head. And all that nice stuff. So that was tree C. Moving on to the next one. Here we have tree D. So we have here the side skirt, sand skirt kind of stuff. Got some travel locks, parts of the muffler, the back rear plate, more side skirts. I think this might be part of the gun elevation system. I'd have to check the instructions, but it's probably what it is. That stuff. We got the engine, air intake vents, all that nice maintenance stuff. More mufflers. You got convoy lights, the lifting eye thingies, towing, mounting position, whatever they're called. Up there, random panels, and all that. Cool. Now to the other side. Those do have some detail if you want to model them open, which the way they look like, you probably won't want to do that because they look kind of bad with them open. Yeah, more of those. The other side of the sand, so you can kind of see they fake the thinness with the stuff. So if you want to take like a Dremel or something and thin that out yourself, or replace it with like photo edge, you could probably do that. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, this probably is for the elevation system. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Alright, so that was tree D. On to the next one. Here we have the suspension. So there's four copies of this tree right here, which is probably tree A if I can read. Yep, it says an A. Here we have I think those are the return rollers. We got some shock absorbers. I don't know what those are going to be. We got our road wheels. Pretty cool. Our torsion bars. We got some pistons. I have no idea. Those are probably like grab handles or something. You can see the flash is pretty bad. I mean, I've seen worse flash on kits before. Honestly, the flash is not the worst. It's when the molds are misaligned, where like the halves don't fit together, and you have to. It's basically the piece itself just sucks. So yeah, good thing this doesn't really have that, but it's all right. Kind of see that you might want to fill those gaps unless those are part of the actual torsion bars, but who knows. All right, yeah, pretty cool. So we get 4 of these, and yeah, kind of see that. There we go. Well, while we're at it, we'll look at this. Tree B, this has the drive sprocket, along with some spare tracks. I don't know what the other spare tracks are about. Here we got the loader's hatch, or gunner's hatch, whatever purpose it is. Some, like, I forgot what it's called. Eyelet things for lifting the stuff. More shock absorbers, weird spire, Dublin spire looking thing. We got the covers for the crew stuff. And that might be stuff for the final drive. Yeah, that's the track holder. Those are probably parts for the track as well. Yeah, pretty cool. So we get two of this. Let me show you that the other side. Actually, that might be, I don't know. Yeah. Cool. It might be the antenna. Like, I'm mounting for the antenna. I don't know. We'll find out when I make this in like 30 years. Okay. Next piece we have is the upper hole. You can see there's some nice cast texture on here as well, but not on the fenders. We got the turret ring. There's a little stuff you need to sand off. Engine, all that. There we go. Cool. Show the other side. There's definitely some things you need to fill there. Unless you want to thin out the fenders themselves, which I would not recommend because that's going to be pretty dangerous to do. Probably ruin your model. Alright, there's that. And now onto the track tree, which there are, I think, 6 of. So 6 of these. Here we have the individual link. We got the like extended not grouser, what's it called? Like extended like link cap that has like the duck bill tooth on it. So yeah. We got the other end without the duck bill. There's more duck bills and all that. So individual links, it's gonna be kind of rough. Just like make them in short sections and then mold them to where you need to be. But all right, so we get 6 of these. And now onto the photo edge. Probably should have shown you after. That's not photo edge. This is photo edge. It's a bunch of little grab handles. Oh boy. And that's all the photo there was to etch. Here you already saw what the decals look like, but that's the sheet itself. And now onto the fun part, the instructions. So yeah, I forgot to mention this was debagged by yours truly. All right. Here is the thing. Actually, there's 2 of them. One's a painting guide. That's the painting guide. These are instructions. All right. You have seen this. There is stuff you can pause if you want to read that. Here's what the symbols are. How to apply decals. I know how to do decals. I hope so. Let's not use those. Did I? There's the decal. There's all trees, diagrams. Kind of looks like all the parts are gonna be used. That's nice. Usually they show you what you don't use, but I guess maybe. Yeah. Oh, so that's what those are part of the drive sprocket. So step 1, drive sprocket, and there is a kind of poly cap, but I'm pretty sure that's just plastic. So it looks like the drive wheel is going to be adjustable, which is pretty nice since there is individual link tracks. I was wrong. Those are not part of the drive system. Those are, the turret elevation. That's part of the transmission cover. All right. So that's step 2. Step 3 is literally just removing stuff from the lower hole. Step 4 is adding the shock absorbers. And it looks like some bits are going to be workable, but probably not. Yeah. Make 3 of those. Step 5, which is adding shock absorbers to the other side. Basically just do what you did and that on the other side. Sides. Alright. Step 6 is the return rollers. Idler wheels? That's not what they're called. The idler wheels like the thing like right there. Actually, that's on the front of this one. That's where the idler wheel goes, bro. Those are return rollers. Get it right, hobby boss. I know you're Chinese, but like the translation. Gotta get better. Gotta get better. Maybe those are called idler wheels because I know the setup. I don't know. Make 14. There's a sprocket wheel. Whatever. Step 7. Add some details to the upper hole, along with the details. Pretty cool. Actually, wait. This might be right there. That might be a track building guide. Yep, that's what that is. Amazing track building guide. I figured it out. Yeah, don't fill in sand, whatever that is, because it does not need to be. It's not part of the model. It's to help you build. Step 8 is the crew stowage, and 9 technically. It's the mirrored side. Step 10 is building the mufflers and adding the stowage on, and the guards to the headlights. I don't know why you put machine gun on like last, but that's fine. Step 11 is making the tracks. Hoo boy. Alright, step 12 is putting the top on to the bottom of the hole. Alright, pretty cool. Step 13 is doing the sand skirts, or mud guards, whatever. Side skirts, whatever it's called. Alright, step 14 is putting the 2 halves of that together. Step 15 is just the 50 cal. Step 16 is the mantlet. The mantlet assembly, actually. Step 17 is the details on the turret. So it's kind of got like the T29E1 turret, like little stowage thing. But they also have the M18, but it's alright. Yeah, that's all 17, including the gun. I don't show you building the gun. It's kind of weird. Step 18 is putting on the turret, and that is it. Pretty cool. So let's look at the painting guide now. Standard olive drab. Who would have thought? I don't know why we need brown. Is there a brown somewhere? That's white. If you want to look some cool like camouflages, you could do like the one that Night Shift did on his T29. I'm probably gonna do that for mine as well because it looks neat. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching my very low budget review, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.